Tracing back to the original language of God, Adam, using Quran. Okay, let's go back to the original language, the one God created and used to speak with Adam. This was purest form of communication, a divine language given directly to humanity. Now, here's something fascinating. We can actually trace major languages like Spanish, French, and English back to the original source. By analyzing and deriving modern words, we can uncover connections, echoes of ancient language that still resonate in our speech today. So, how do we measure this? We're going to use the Quran as our measuring stick. Why? Because it's the only manuscript that has been perfectly preserved since its revelation. The Quran is God's speech, and forms this. We can conclude that it reflects the same language God used when He spoke to Adam. Not only that, but it's also the same speech God used when He spoke to prophets like Jesus and Moses. God doesn't change His speech. He communicates with mankind in the best and purest form. We're the ones who change our speech, often as a result of isolation. For example, people in South America speak differently from those in North America because of physical and cultural separation. But isolation can just affect language. It doesn't just affect language, it also ties into how society drifts away from the pure monotheism. When people began to worship other gods, they separated themselves and their language evolved away from the original divine language. This is where the Quran becomes invaluable. It allows us to verify how modern languages, the English, Spanish, and French, relate back to the pure form of Quranic Arabic. By tracing words, we can uncover their deep original meaning. Now let's look at some specific words to see how the Quran helps us trace back the original language. First, the word easy. Okay, chapter 84, verse 8 of the Quran, we find the Arabic word yasir, which means easy. Notice the similarity between yasir and the English word easy. They sound alike, do they? If you're not convinced with that, let me use a different, because the Quranic words can vary on the sentence is placed in. For example, in this ayat, ألم ترى ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنكر ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع عسر يسرا إن مع عسر يسرا. Now when I say usri means difficult and yusra means easy. See how the word yasir and yusra changed a little bit? That's how the nature of Arabic is. So usri, can you see familiarity with usri and easy? Usri and easy. Easy means, of course, simple or something easy, and usri means the exact opposite, difficult. And to make it easy, you just change the ayin, which is like a I sound, ayin, to a Y sound, which is a ya. So usri becomes yusri, yusra. Yusra means easy. All we did was change the ayin into a ya, or the I sounding into a Y sound. So yasri or yasir means easy. Okay, so here's something even more interesting. Some words are interchangeable in certain contexts. For instance, take the word yes and easy. Imagine I ask, can you do this task? And your response is, yes, I can. Or you simply just respond easy. Both responses affirm your ability to do the task. In this sense, easy functions like yes. Now listen closely. Can you hear the word yes in the word yasir? It's fascinating how affirmative yes is embedded in a word that also conveys a simplicity of ease. Let's move to another word, tablet. In chapter 84, verse 7, the Quran uses the word kitab, meaning book, scripture, or record. You can hear the resemblance between kitab and tablet, both referring to written records. Finally, let's examine the expression hey or whoa. In chapter 83, verse 10, we find the Arabic word wailu, which translates to woe. And interesting, in Spanish, there's a word way is used to say hey. Like if I want to get someone's attention, I say, hey you, right? And in Spanish, and either in Dominican Republic, they use the word way to get someone's attention. Can you see the connection? Both way loon and way. And can you see the connection between way and hey? They all mean the same thing. All right, they're grabbing attention or expression, something significant. Just like saying hey or way is a casual conversation. These examples show how the Quran not only preserves spiritual truth, but also linguistic ones, serving as a bridge to our shared linguistic history. Stay tuned as we dig deeper into this fascinating exploration of languages, history, and faith.